Greetings, people. I come in peace. Now this is what honest boxing punditry and journalism looks like. Duke Mckenzie, 46 fights, 39 wins, 3-weight world champion. Told it as it is, from his point of view anyway, and in front of Gareth A. Davis nonetheless. And Gareth asked Duke what happens on May the 18th when the bell rings, when Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk meet.
What happens on May the 18th when the bell rings and Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk meet?
Usyk wins.
There you have it. That's right, giving his unedited, unmodified opinion. Gareth's face, that's priceless. I don't think he was expecting that, and definitely not such a resounding response. That's what it's about. You don't have to agree with him, but he was asked a question and gave his personal assessment and conclusion. He could be wrong. I don't think so. But it's refreshing to hear an unapologetic viewpoint from a person in the media who doesn't feel he has to cheerlead for Tyson Fury, who isn't scared to put his viewpoint across in a matter-of-fact way. Maybe it's because he doesn't work for any mainstream outlets, is why he can be so joltingly honest. Why isn't he working for the mainstream anyway? He used to be brilliant. I used to enjoy him. Didn't agree with everything, but he was good. He's worked for ITV, BBC, Sky, Box Nation, and he worked alongside legends of boxing commentary. Harry Carpenter, John Rawlings, Paul Dempsey, Jim Watt, amongst other names. He says he prides himself on giving his honest opinion. He says fans can tell if you're BSing. Well, I don't know about that. They seem to be gobbling up a lot of manure lately. Duke practically plagiarized my thoughts and echoed my feelings, notably when Duke says Usyk will nullify Fury's size and get on the inside. I've done videos explaining my sentiments concerning size, Fury and Usyk. Duke also pointed out the fiddling, the herky-jerky, the feints and the movements, camouflaging his lack of work rate. To be honest, I hadn't made that connection, but it's a compelling one.
For me, Usyk wins because he's a much more complete all-round fighter. I don't think Fury's boxed anybody like him, and Usyk would be so up for this fight. And a good Alexander Usyk probably holds his own with just about any heavyweight that's ever lived.
Really?
Notice there's not much coming back from Gareth, and that's because Duke is making a credible argument that very few people have thought about or thought through.
Perfect. He times himself perfectly. He can nullify the bigger guy's size, and that's what I think he'll do if he fights Tyson Fury. He'll nullify his size. He'll take that size difference away from him, get on the inside, stay in the pocket, work him over, and probably wear him down.
Many people go along with the narrative that Fury is too big. He moves well. He's the best heavyweight of this era. Even that he's the best ever. Huh? All this is said without any shred of evidence. In fact, the actual evidence proves otherwise. Just look at his resume. That's why this interview on such a huge platform is so surprising and invigorating, because dissenting voices are seldomly heard there or anywhere on boxing mainstream media.
Fury's work rate isn't great at the best of times. He fiddles, he messes around, he feints, he twitches, he
wins
moves,
rounds though.
Pardon me?
He wins rounds with that
That's
style.
against guys that aren't on the same level as an Usyk. Don't forget, Usyk is a good all-rounder. He can adapt. Where Fury you can read him. You know what he's going to do, Tyson Fury. You know, he's going to use his weight, he's going to use his height, and he's going to try and lean on you, spoil with you, push you back if he can, fiddle around, flick his jabs out, put a little combination together, and he just keeps leaning on you. So you can read that quite easily. I think Usyk will read that quite easily. So for my money, if you can read Tyson Fury, then you can beat him.
What did you say?
But I don't think he's boxed anybody near the calibre of the quality, the class of an Alexander Usyk.
It's fascinating.
I concur. As Duke Mckenzie said, he hasn't boxed anybody on the level of Usyk. Now Fury might have to pay the price for frolicking with the Sefasafiris, the Pianettas, the Schwartzes, Wilders and Ngannou, Chisora. Question: will we see Duke Mckenzie again on any of these big platforms? I hope so. Not because I agree with him on everything, I probably don't. but because media in general need brave and audacious people to give an objective, even panoramic context to a debate. And Duke has given us an antithesis. By the way, Duke is not the only person who isn't impressed with Fury.
If this matchup with Usyk happens with Fury, who would you favor in that undisputed fight?
I'd favor Usyk. I just think.
Wow! You said Usyk?
Yeah.
Over Fury?
No. Look. Fury's a big, strong guy who can move. I've never been a Fury fan in the sense that he's fighter. He's a great fighter. No, he beat Wilder, but Wilder is Wilder. Big puncher, but he doesn't do a whole lot of anything else. He's tense for you. Usyk's got a high boxing IQ. This guy's got a great amateur background. He's this guy's he's the real deal. He gives you angles. He knows how to fight big guys. No, I would pick him to win. I think his boxing IQ would be right on point, and I think his angles would be right on. His punching, he punches in straight lines. I think he would give problems for Fury in every which way, and I think he'd beat Fury. I really do.
But Fury's so much bigger, so much taller, so much longer reach. Yeah. He's fleet of foot as well.
Yeah, and he's got great foot movement and stuff. But all of that, right? But he don't snap his punches. He pushes his punches. He's a big, strong guy. He clubs his guys. He clubs you, then he tries to lay on you. He lays on you. He tries to put guys down by clubbing them and laying on them. And no.
So, job done. If he fights Fury next, I think he beats Fury. I think he's the best heavyweight in the world. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but I think he is. I think he's an exceptional, exquisite fighter. And I think Tyson Fury's boxing ability is good, but it's good in comparative to many of the other heavyweights who just don't have good boxing ability.
As well, he's gonna let this guy lay on him and tie him up. No, this guy's gonna try to do that, and they'll keep getting punched. Usyk will be punching the whole time. No,
but I think Usyk will have the ability to nullify those advantages and get a win.
Last one. Nobody smack talks better than him. All that. But as far as fighting capability, I'm not impressed at all. Never have been. Big, strong.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did.
But it's nearly sacrilegious to say anything antagonistic and contrary to the accepted rendition. More and more people are analysing the fight without emotions. Nobody really knows what will happen on the night. But the more than anecdotal implications points in one direction for me, and as we've seen, many others.
It's not a joke. You people are in real danger and you're running out of time.
Anyway, thanks for listening. Please subscribe. And remember, choose life